Power chords, open string position. The term power chord refers to some very simple shapes on a guitar. When we play a power chord, we have one note in the bass, then we have another note a fifth higher. It's only two, sometimes three strings. It's very difficult to tell the difference between them because if you look at these names, E5 and E5, we don't know which one is two or three strings. That's a bit of a discrepancy in naming the chords. When we see the notes on the staff or we see the numbers on the power tab, that's definitive whether it's a two or three string pattern. In this case, E is the tonic. In the key of E, we have four sharps. We go forward through the scale, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, and B is 3.5 steps or a perfect fifth higher. That's why it's called E5. You play the perfect fifth above the root of E, or for any letter name for that matter. The three-string shape, you simply stick an E above it in the octave, so you still have only E, B, E. You don't have three separate tones, you only have two. Let's try to make these. Bring your left hand up to the fretboard. Your first finger, second fret, fifth string. You're done. You play it in the open sixth string, and the first, second, third, and fourth strings are left muted or quiet. You don't hear them. Pick 6, 5. Pick them again. Let's go on to the A chord. The first finger simply moves over to the fourth string. This is very simple. So first finger, second fret, fourth string. You play it in the open fifth string, but the sixth string is X'd out, so is 1, 2, 3. So you have to be rather selective in the right hand to not hit that sixth string. Pick it again. Let's move to the D chord now. When you make the D, it's very simple. The first finger simply slides over, first finger, second fret, third string. You play it in the open fourth string. The sixth and fifth and the first and second you don't play. Now play 4 and 3. Pick them. Pick them again. You could use other fingers. You could use your second finger, you could use your third, you could even use your pinky. But most people use the first finger in the open string positions. Let's make the three-string power chords. Put your first finger at the second fret on the fourth and fifth strings. Lay him flat on both of these. Now you have the open sixth string, second fret, fifth string, second fret, fourth string. It will sound a little bit fatter. It sounds kind of trippy on this software, but listen, a little heavier. When you're trying to do that, you could use alternative fingers. You could use 2, 3, you could use 3, 4, you could flatten the second. I do that sometimes. You can even flatten the third. But the first finger is most common for the open string position. Move over to the A. And we see the same thing happen as before. The first finger just simply slid over. The first finger, second fret, fourth and third strings. And again, the sixth string is muted and the first and second strings are quiet. Let's pick these notes. Pick all three. Pick them again. Sounds a little bit fatter, not much, but a little bit. We're on the fourth string power chord. When we get to this, something happens. Our guitar is tuned in perfect fourths all the way across. From E to A is a perfect fourth, A to D is a perfect fourth, D to G. But the G to the B is going to be a major third. So when you play the shape, you have to kick the second string a half step higher. Now recite first finger, second fret, third string, your second finger, third fret, second string. The first string is muted, and so you don't pick 6 and 5. Let's hear it. Pick it again. Now, you could use other fingers to make any one of these chords, but in the open string positions, these are most common. When you do the 6-string power chord, the 6th string names both the 2-string and 3-string shape. The 5th string names both of these shapes, whether it be 2 or 3-string, and the 4th string names both of these shapes. And they're going to be made movable so that going up and down the fretboard, the letter names up and down the neck is essential to doing that. Now we're going to hear these guys played at 40 beats, starting with the E, 2-string, move on to power chords closed position.